Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a food prep video. We had just gone to Sam's Club and I'm just packaging up all the meat and doing a little prep for the week to get us ready for the new work week. So here Caitlin is actually helping me. She is putting these chicken breasts in these quart-sized freezer bags. And in this first bag she was she wasn't sure how to do it, so we dumped it out and tried again. These chicken breasts were huge, and I can't believe how many are in these packages. Like, that's a lot of chicken. And I've actually found, it's already been a week since we've done this, but I've found that I wish I would have put like 1 or 2 in a bag instead of like 3 of these huge chicken breasts, because sometimes I only need 1 chicken breast. I made white chicken chili the other night and it only needed 1 chicken breast. So then you've thawed, 3 chicken breasts and you have 2 in the fridge and you got to find something to do with them. I don't know. Anyway, I just feel like I should have made smaller packages. Anyway, so it's the first time anybody has offered to help me with something like this, and I was super happy to have the help. I love it when the kids, want to help me in the kitchen, and Caitlin is definitely into helping me with whatever I'm doing. So as you can see here, even putting 3 of these big chicken breasts in bags, this was a lot of chicken, a lot of meals. I can't remember how much this chicken was. I know I had found it cheaper. It was like $2.60 something, and I got $2 off each package. It ended up being a really good deal, but gosh, it's almost just worth it to get it all at once and not have to get it again for the rest of the month, I feel like. Same with this ground beef. This was really lean, good quality ground beef, and I almost think it was, it's just worth it to pay a little bit more per pound and get it all at once than to wait for a sale or something. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I want to spend less money, but sometimes, you go to the store to get ground beef on sale and you also buy 4 other things that you weren't planning on buying. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, she's packaging this up in 1.3 pound bags. She's got her little scale and she's flattening it out nicely. Sorry, a dog is here scratching her collar. She's packaging it out nicely, nice and flat, and this thaws so quickly when you flatten it out like this. It just works really well. Again, I got a lot of packages of ground beef with just these 2 packages. It was just a really good deal. Really, really enjoyed getting all this meat at once and packaging it up and just having it in the freezer. It's really awesome. So that was 8 packages of hamburger, which I'm super excited to have in the freezer. Now I'm just breaking this bacon up. I'm just trying to get 3 1-pound packages, and this was just the easiest way we could get it on the scale. And I decided to freeze it in these gallon bags, just laid flat. And this worked so perfectly. Not only did it fit in the freezer great because it was, just a flat package, but the other day I was cooking some green beans in the Instant Pot and I just needed like a couple pieces of bacon, and the bacon, came out of the bag perfectly. I could just take out 2 pieces and leave the rest frozen in there, and it was just really convenient. I really enjoyed it. So, yeah. Instead of freezing a great big pack, or when you buy it in the store, like I buy the big like 1.5 pounds from Walmart, and they're all kind of laid on top of each other. You can't really like separate it, but this works really well. I found that this bacon was a little expensive though. I think this 3-pound package was like $14.99 or something. And what is that, $5 a pound? That is a little pricey. I think that if we would have got like a Member's Mark, like the Sam's Club brand, we probably could have gotten a better deal. But this was really good bacon. We used to buy Black Label bacon all the time because it's such good quality, but I guess for Black Label bacon, this was probably a good deal. But otherwise, I would not normally spend $5 a pound on bacon. So I just threw everything in my inside freezer so that it could freeze, and then I ended up transferring it outside after I made room out in the garage fridge. Here I'm just refilling my dish detergent bottle that I keep on the sink, and I need to find a container for these, what are these called? Tide Pods? I need like a cute glass one to put in my laundry room, but for now I just keep refilling this big container. It's just easier to like grab one out of it, especially for the kids, and throw it in the laundry, or in the washer, not the laundry. Hopefully that'll last a long time. And then I just had a little bit of this power wash, or whatever this is called. I don't even know. I just transferred it into the new bottle. Here I'm just cleaning out my, what is this called? This would be my seasoning cabinet, I guess. I had all these brand new big seasonings, which my dream would be this middle shelf would just be all the like great big bottles of seasonings that you get from like Sam's Club. But for now, I'm just trying to get them to all fit in here. And it's funny because I did all this cleaning and organizing of this cabinet, but it gets used so much by Clayton and I that it's already a mess. This lasted like a day and a half, but that's okay. We just use all these things every day, and that's just the way it is. All right, and now I am making some banana bread. I thought that my family would enjoy eating these in the morning before school. And I've mentioned it before in another video, but Caitlin is now schooling from home on an online school. So I thought she would enjoy having some quick breakfasts. These weren't really fast. They were delicious. I really like this recipe. I can't remember where I got it. I want to say that I got it from Moss Family TV last year. I think it was like a Starbucks copycat or something, but it has quite a few steps, but it always turns out really good. And when I make my banana bread, I always do what my grandmother did and mash up the bananas really good in a bowl or something before I add them to the bread, because I don't really like chunks of banana in my bread. And, this is just the way the grandma did it. And these bananas weren't really like that ripe, so it kind of, I don't know, elevates the flavor, I guess. And if your bananas also, if they're not ripe enough, you can always stick them in the microwave and heat them up, and that helps ripen them faster if you need to. But usually I find that there is always some ripe bananas around that I can use for banana bread, and I always keep them in the freezer also. So there's that. So what I did was, my husband doesn't really care for chocolate chips in his bread, so I did half chocolate chip, and then in the other half I added some of these pecans that we got at Sam's Club. Pecans? Yeah, I say pecans. I know some people say pecans, but I'm a pecan girl. Anyway, I actually really enjoyed the pecan muffins too. They were really delicious. So I'm just scooping out the batter here with my trusty cookie scoop. That does not work well for a cookie scoop, but it works well for things like this. So I made some of these jumbo muffins. I really like the jumbo muffins. I don't know. When I was a kid, my mom used to get the Costco muffins, and she'd always cut them in half, and you'd only get half of a muffin in the morning, and I was always thoroughly disappointed. So I enjoy getting to eat a whole jumbo muffin. I was just refilling my sugar there. I refilled quite a few things on this day. And then with the rest of this chocolate chip batter, I am just making some standard size muffins. So I just add a little chocolate chips on the top. It just makes it a little extra special. And you know what's inside, which is always nice. So here I am refilling my brown sugar. These glass jars sit on my counter, and it had kind of gotten hard, so I just kind of stirred it up, and then I added in some from the container that I keep in the pantry. And then you'll see I add a bag of brown sugar from my extra pantry, extended pantry, emergency pantry, whatever you want to call it. I added it to that. Oh, and then Clayton's hand sneaking in there. We were discussing making our own brown sugar with molasses. So, maybe someday. And I just had a little bit of flour left in this bag, so I put it in my flour jar. I don't refill that unless it's completely empty, because it holds exactly a 5-pound bag of flour, and I like to put the whole bag in there if I'm going to refill it. Here I'm just making some deviled eggs. I haven't made these in a while because eggs are so expensive, but I ended up using up some that were in the fridge. I think I saved like 3 so that I could make the banana muffins. But anyway, I keep it simple, just like Grandma did. Mayonnaise, mustard, pickle relish. This is sweet pickle relish, and actually we really liked it. I added some pepper, and I think I put a little salt in there too. Normally I sprinkle it with paprika, but I didn't on this day. I just whipped this up and filled them and put them in the fridge, and we kind of just ate on them all afternoon. It was a very nice treat. I thought I used to have a pan that like held deviled eggs. It was glass and it has just disappeared. I don't know where it went. I need to look for it a little harder because Thanksgiving's in like a week and I would like to have that. So here I am just filling these with my fingers. No, but these are delicious. I love deviled eggs. When my husband and I used to do keto, we used to eat a lot of deviled eggs, and I was okay with it. They're delicious. And here are the muffins out of the pan. They did get a little brown because the recipe said to cook them at 325, and I don't know about you guys, but I think normally muffins cook at a much higher temperature than that, so I ended up turning it up because they were taking a long time to cook. I think I need to adjust the time on my recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!